Hello, everyone. I am a member of TIRF AI Show Tell. Today, I'd like to introduce a website that brings together a wide range of AI tools to help you to manage your classroom more effectively. Instead of switching between different websites, constantly changing tabs or screens, not to mention dealing with annoying pop-up ads, you can now access multiple tools in one place. That's much more convenient, isn't it? Now, let me show you how you can access this powerful website. In your browser, just put classroomscreen.com, and that is the website. So I suggest that you can try it for free or just log in using your Google email. So when you enter Classroomscreen, this is what you've got. You will have a collection of screens, so you can show as a background on the big screen for the students. So based on the level of the students, also their interests, their learning style, you can choose the one that is appropriate. I am going to choose the one with the cats, okay? Right, very cute. Suppose that I choose this one. So I'm gonna show you a lot of tools that are listed at the bottom of the page. Right, so first of all, let me introduce to you the powerful tool that is poll. So if you click poll over here, you can choose smileys, true, false, or multiple choice. For example, if I am teaching my IELTS speaking class and I want them to have a poll to see what they think about marriage status, then I can go like, sorry, which is better? Okay, so option A, I would go for being single. Okay, then being married. Okay, option 3 might be other. Okay, right. Okay, option 4, if you don't need it, you just delete it with the cross beam icon here. Then on the big screen, you will see being single, A, being married, B, and others like C. Okay, right. I put something wrong over here. Let's fix it. Others must be like this. Okay, right. So the student can choose A, B, or C. They can go to the votes by joining the link with the code, or you just put the QR code over here and they can scan with a phone and enter the vote. Then you will see how many people vote here. You can also close voting when you think that is enough. Okay, that is the first one. So when I ask them this question, usually I will see somebody choosing A, somebody choosing B. So I let the group of people choosing A debate with the group of people choosing B on the advantage and disadvantages of being single and being married. That's how I usually do in my IELTS class. Okay, with this one, if you want to keep it, you keep it. If you don't, you can just put the trash bin over here. All right. The second tool I want to introduce to you is the text over here. You see text, it is right here. So when you put text, you will see a box where you can enter the text. So usually I would use the question for part 1 or part 2 in an IELTS test. So I put it into this box. Make sure that everybody can see by choosing the color you want. You can make it the box bigger or smaller. It depends on you. Right. So here are the questions that I will put for my students. Okay. Right. So if I want to match student into pair, so they can have a pair question and answer based on these questions, then how would I do that? In your class, usually you can have some of the students who would like to work with just one partner all the time. They just stick to that one partner all the time. But you as teachers, you want them to change partners so they can work with different students in the classroom. So how would you do that? One strategy to do that is use the randomizer. When you put you click on randomizer, you can have choose the list. For example, I have the list IELTS 8 to 11, I put it here with all the names already. Okay, or you can just use your own lists, enter my list. Okay, you use your own list, or you create the new name list like TIRF list, and you can put A, B, C, like that's adds the anonymous for the student name, then create. So with this list, okay, you can choose it. Then students from TIRF. So I choose the list here. Okay, then I shuffle. So the first student X would go with, for example, okay. The next one, student N would go with student V. So that is one way. I put it very small here, put it here. Or the second thing you can do is to click more. And then there is one function, group maker. You click group maker, then you would see this one. Go into the setting, then choose the name list. Of course, I choose TIRF, but I don't want the number of the group is 4, so I put it to 2 together. But I don't want that, so I want student to work in pair. So again, this one, I would change it to 5 group, okay? And now I will have this list. Shuffle. Ta-da! Then you have the group of students with the name listed in each group. If you want to change them again, so when they finish talking with one partner, you want them to change partner to another one, you just go shuffle, shuffle, and then you will have new pairs. Right. So let me just put it close, very close and small over here, or you just delete it. Now, when the pairs finish and you want to check on their performance by asking a random student, then go with this again. Yeah, you just shuffle and you will see the name. You call A to answer question 1, and then you can call B to answer question 2. Very easy. When you finish with this task, you can just click the trash bin and that will disappear. Okay, this one too. If you finish with it, just click on the trash bin and they will disappear. Of course, you will need students to work on task 2 too, right? So for example, I put one task card over here. Like this. Okay, for the class to work on it. And of course, you would allow student time to brainstorm the idea. At that time, you will need this. This is the timer. So you would allow 1 minute for the student to work on this task. Just set the time limit by clicking plus or minus. Then it's easy for you to control the time. Right. So when the time is up, there would be a sound ting ting. So you can hear it and it signal that time is up. And you can call student to present about the cue card. Okay. Okay. So the next tool I want to show you is the visual timer. Okay. Or the stopwatch. Okay. The stopwatch. Here, this is a very useful tool because in IELTS test, the students are allowed to talk in about 2 minutes only. They can speak like longer, or they can just talk in about 1 minute. That would be too short. So how would you help the student to build the habit of speaking enough in a time frame? So you put in here in the stopwatch. And then you let it go. So the stopwatch just go on, the timer just go on. And then the student know how much he or she has been speaking. So in your class, sometimes you need to show students signs so they know what they are expected to do at that particular point of time. you can use work symbol over here. So it will give you a sign of keeping silence when the teacher is talking, or whispering to their friends, or pair work, then group work. So when they look at the sign, they know exactly what you want them to do. You can also use the traffic lights. So with the traffic lights, you can go red, yellow, or green. With each of the color, you can assign a task for student to do. For example, when it is red, they will need to look at the screen and doing nothing. When it is yellow, then maybe they need to talk with their friends working in pair. When it is the green one, they need to work in group. Okay. So you can assign the task for student using the traffic lights. There are other tools that are also very useful for you when you organize games in the classroom. So for example, you put more, you click on more here, and you can choose the dice. With the dice, student can shuffle and have the number they randomly have. Or you can also choose another function like scoreboard in order to score for the student. All right. Team A or team B, you can choose the format. So you can put it here, team 1 win, team 2 win. Okay. Easy. So to wrap up, this platform is not about using more technology. It is about using technology more wisely. So when one plays multiple tools, less distraction, more impact. So you would let AI handle the routine so you can focus on the human side of teaching. Good luck. Thank you.